something was deeply wrong. Because when nothing feels broken, you stop trying to fix it. When nothing hurts, you stop changing. And when everything feels comfortable, you slowly stop becoming. Comfort doesn't arrive like a warning. It arrives like a rewarning. It whispers, you have done enough. Use your breath. Stay here. It's safe. And before you know it, years pass. Not because you failed, but because you stayed comfortable. We usually think of addiction as something obvious, something destructive, something loud. But comfort is different. It doesn't ruin your life overnight. It slowly convinces you not to build a better one. And that's why it's the most dangerous addiction of all. I want to take you back to a moment in my own life. I had routines that worked. Days that were productive. Goals that sounded reasonable. I woke up, did what was expected of, came home, rested, repeated. And every night, just before falling asleep, one question was always spinning in my mind. Is this really all I'm capable of? Comfort is sneaky. It makes standstill feel like stability. It makes settling feel like wisdom. It makes waiting feel like patience. I wasn't afraid of failing. I was just afraid of losing comfort. Here's the problem. Comfort kills urgency. When everything is okay, you just delay your potential because you don't have any case to use it. You say, I'll start later, now isn't the right time, I'm not ready yet. Comfort doesn't say, don't try. It says, not today. And this not today, repeated long enough, in the end becomes never. The second danger of comfort is this. We all confuse familiarity with safety. Just because something is now doesn't mean it's good for us. We say in routines we have outgrown, in roles that no longer fit us, in versions of ourselves that feel too small, but familiar. Why? Because the unknown feels risky. So we choose what's predictable over what's possible. I'm sure you all like to spend your free time or just have a rest watching YouTube shorts. Let me take my phone and watch some short videos at this moment. So, I watched 3 videos in 20 seconds. And all I remember is a guy painting an ice cream, a woman dodging from a swing bottle, and a guy cooking pasta. Did I get any beneficial information? Did I do anything beneficial? No? And now attention, I spent 20 seconds just watching YouTube shorts right now. Now think, how much time did you spend doing absolutely useless things and staying comfortable during your entire life? You may not trust me, but it can reach a year or even more. Can you just think, a year spent on absolutely useless things? Can you just imagine what or how could you spend this year instead? In 1 year, you could prepare for IELTS exam. In 1 year, you could learn a new language. In 1 year, you could set up your own business instead of just wasting your time. But the greatest cause of comfort is exactly time. Time is the one thing comfort steals silently. You don't notice it disappearing until one day you look back and ask, what did I do with all those years? Not everyone who stays small like sun. Not everyone who wastes their potential is lazy. Many people simply stay comfortable for too long. Now, let me say something important. Comfort itself is not the enemy. Rest matters, stability matters, peace matters. The problem is when comfort becomes your goal instead of the tool. When avoiding discomfort becomes your life strategy. Because every meaningful transformation in human history started with discomfort. Every invention, every movement, every achievement, growth has never been comfortable, and comfort has never created growth. Now, I want to tell you one case from my own life. I was watching YouTube lying on my bed when suddenly I came across a video of a millionaire who was telling a story of his success. So how did he get such a successful person? Of course that catched me, and I decided to watch it to the end. I was listening really carefully not to miss any information. And you know what? After listening to his speech, one thought was born in my mind. Is this really so easy? And yeah, that sounds really easy. What did I do? Of course, I decided to follow him and started freelancing, working in the internet. I had some skills in programming at the time. I was good in coding. And I decided to start making money from this. I searched for some freelancing platforms in the internet, created my account, and even got the first order. Then I thought, okay, I'll just complete it in several days and get my money. And here, I made a huge mistake, just underestimating it. The deadlines, the moments when the customer is not glad with the result, all this just made me not sleep at all. Even if I slept, I was about 2-3 hours a day. But despite all these troubles, I completed this task. And even got a perfect review from the customer. Here I learned the most important lesson. Nothing is easy in life. We usually treat discomfort as a warning sign. Something that says, stop. But what if actually discomfort is a signal that says, you're moving, keep going, you're on the right way? That uncomfortable feeling when you speak up, that fear before trying something new, It's not danger, that's expansion. Here's the truth we don't hear often enough. You don't grow when you feel ready. You grow when you act despite not feeling ready. So, how do we break free from the addiction to comfort? Not by drastic changes, not by destroying your life, but with awareness. Start asking yourself one simple question every day. What am I avoiding? Because it feels uncomfortable. Maybe you have some conversation you keep postponing. Maybe you have some skill you wanted to start learning a long time ago. Very often, the thing you avoid is actually the direction you need. Comfort wants you to believe that safety comes from staying sane. But the real safety comes from growth. Because the world never stays still. It always changes, it always moves. And if you stop changing, you will not stay safe. You will just fall behind. Let me leave you with this. The biggest risk is not failing. The biggest risk is looking back and realizing you never failed because you never tried.